Max Payne. Max Payne. The man in pain. Arguably Remedy Entertainment's greatest creation. Max Payne 1 and 2 are some of the best third-person shooters I've ever played. The best games I've ever played. The rights to the Max Payne IP were purchased by Rockstar in late 2001, with Rockstar owning the rights to this very day. Enter Max Payne 3. The black sheep of the trilogy, but one of Rockstar's best. Now, Rockstar, I'd say, does a pretty good job, pretty great job at bringing their characters to life. From the weathered soul of Arthur Morgan to the free, unruly musketeers of GTA 5. Now, be warned, my reasons for loving Max Payne 3 may be a bit unorthodox, but hear me out. There comes the point where we as players grow conscious and realize that we are indeed controlling hardened, tough guys. Protagonists who may or may not let the odd grunt slip out of their inanimate lips upon taking damage. Max Payne 3 made me realize that our Gordon Freemans and Master Chiefs all lack emotion, visual and verbal feedback informing the player that they are controlling a real person, a real living being. Games lack moments that humanize the characters on the screen. Moments that, if included in a game's design, story, and gameplay, would help grow the assemblage of ones and O's that the developers are trying to sell to us into real people. And Max Payne 3 has these moments. The game's presentation and gameplay are a trip. Lucid, organic, and raw. Max's animations are fluid. They blend into each other seamlessly, dynamically reacting to player input, making the game not only feel authentic, but tangible. The shooting mechanics are some of the best I've seen to date. It's just so satisfying. And on the topic of shooting, it isn't something that just happens. It's impactful. You won't see enemies merely ragdoll after being shot. They react to their injuries, clutching their wounds, squeezing their eyes shut with pursed lips. Every death feels unique with a weight that is felt. A life that Max and I have taken. Admittedly, levels feel claustrophobic. The game itself is exceptionally linear, with many locales and battle arenas feeling restricted. It would have been nice to see more areas or levels, if you will, like the nightclub or the airport, that offered ample room to move around. However, the game seems to have benefited from this linearity, with environments that are full and detailed. Unfortunately, the game is indeed littered with cutscenes, many of which Max Payne 3 could have easily done without. And to add to the negatives, the story is nothing to write home about. But what I truly loved about this game was Max's pain. Excuse the pun, that was very unintentional. I promise you that was not planned. Many games fail to convey how the protagonist is feeling during the most crucial part of any game, the gameplay. Max doesn't walk, he pulls himself around, dragging his clunky feet, always moving nonchalantly. Even when he leaps into the air, there's no grace to be seen. He ends up falling to the floor like a pile of bricks. The youthful nature seen in previous installments made you feel like Neo from the Matrix. Now it's all gone. Max's movements, they're unhurried, they're tired. He's in pain. Max is now the one looking to buy more sand for his hourglass. Or perhaps he's just waiting for it to run out. He's hanging heavy, desperately hauling himself from altercation to altercation, shootout to shootout. Through his animations and mannerisms, you see all of this throughout the gameplay. The man has lost everything. And you don't just see that loss, that grief, that pain, that trauma in a cutscene of Max drowning his soul in liquor. That depressing, painful tone is slathered all over the game. This game ended up being one of the best experiences I've had playing a game in quite some time. Max Payne 3 isn't perfect, but I cannot deny how the game made me feel. The Max Payne franchise is one of a kind. Playing through all 3 games will leave you with an experience you just cannot forget. It's a shame that we won't see a Max Payne 4. It's a shame because I don't think I've ever felt as invested into a character as I am with Max. James McCaffrey's went above and beyond to bring this character to life. And goodness, the music, bro. the music. Health made sure that Max Payne 3 had a soundtrack that I'll be using in the gym from here on out. I assure you, on everything, I will be using them. It's too good, bro. Let me calm down. As mentioned before, lucid, organic, and raw are the 3 words I would use to describe this game. Max Payne 3 is one of Rockstar's best, but Max Payne 1, 2, and 3 are undoubtedly some of the best games I will ever play.